The conversation around Sam Darnold's future in the NFL has ignited a debate that extends far beyond his next destination. With Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert firmly entrenched as two of the league's premier quarterbacks, the idea that Darnold's prime years could somehow intersect with theirs in a meaningful way raises serious questions. The answer to whether he could surpass either of them? A resounding no. And the implications for teams like the Raiders, who might see Darnold as a viable option, are equally concerning. The discussion on ESPN Radio brought this topic to the forefront, with an analysis that underscores the challenges facing teams searching for stability under center. The Raiders, reportedly in the mix for Darnold, find themselves in a precarious position. If they are looking at him as a potential solution, it raises questions about their long-term vision. A team picking 6th overall in a draft widely regarded as having only 2 elite quarterback prospects is taking a significant risk if they hinge their future on a player whose career has been defined more by inconsistency than by sustained success. Amid the quarterback carousel, notable decisions have shaped the landscape. The Bengals have placed a franchise tag on T. Higgins, solidifying Joe Burrow's receiving core. Meanwhile, the Vikings have chosen not to tag Darnold, leaving his future uncertain. This move also casts doubt on their quarterback strategy. Star wide receiver Justin Jefferson, a cornerstone of Minnesota's offense, provided a diplomatic response when asked about his future quarterback. His comments on the Pat McAfee show emphasized his ability to adapt to any signal caller, downplaying concerns about Minnesota's quarterback situation. His words, while carefully measured, hinted at a deeper reality, one where elite receivers like Jefferson elevate the quarterbacks throwing to them, not the other way around. Yet, the true intrigue lies in how teams view Darnold's value in the market. The Raiders seem like an obvious suitor, given their lack of a clear franchise quarterback. But committing to Darnold would be a gamble, one that suggests either desperation or a belief that his potential has yet to be fully unlocked. There is an argument to be made that his time in Minnesota revealed glimpses of the player many thought he could be coming out of USC. Under Kevin O'Connell, he demonstrated flashes of competence, benefiting from a structured environment that nurtured his development. If he were to land in Las Vegas, the presence of Pete Carroll, a coach known for his ability to instill confidence in his quarterbacks, could be a game-changer. The added mentorship of Tom Brady, now involved with the franchise, further complicates the equation. Could this combination finally maximize Darnold's talents? Despite these factors, the skepticism remains. Minnesota provided him with a rare opportunity, a stable system, strong coaching, and elite playmakers. Even with those advantages, his performance was uneven, culminating in a forgettable playoff exit. The loss to the Rams, where the Vikings managed just 9 points and failed to score an offensive touchdown, reinforced the doubts about Darnold's ability to deliver in critical moments. It's that final impression that lingers, making it difficult for teams to justify a substantial investment in him. For the Vikings, the decision appears straightforward. They used a top 10 pick on J.J. McCarthy, signaling their commitment to a new direction. McCarthy, developed under Jim Harbaugh, carries significant upside, and Minnesota's coaching staff believes in his ability to lead the franchise forward. Bringing back Darnold would muddy the waters, potentially stalling the transition. With Daniel Jones as a more cost-effective veteran option, the Vikings can allocate resources elsewhere while developing McCarthy within a stable framework. Darnold's career arc has been one of unfulfilled promise. Teams have invested in him, hoping that his physical tools and pedigree would translate into sustained success. Yet, he remains a quarterback whose glimpses of brilliance are too often overshadowed by costly mistakes and inconsistency. The notion that he could command a $40 million contract is difficult to justify. His body of work simply doesn't support that valuation. Ultimately, Darnold faces a pivotal juncture. If he wants to secure a starting role, he must find the right fit, an organization willing to build around his strengths while minimizing his weaknesses. The Raiders could provide that opportunity. But the question remains, is he a bridge to something greater, or just another stopgap in the never-ending search for quarterback stability? Minnesota, meanwhile, seems poised to turn the page, placing its future in the hands of McCarthy. The NFL is an unforgiving league, and for Darnold, the window to prove he can be more than just a placeholder is closing fast.